These tips will assist you in becoming a better public speaker, but I want to get the two hardest facts out of the way first. Number one, if you're someone who is shy like me, then getting started back when I did took an outrageous amount of courage, so be prepared to do that. Number two, while it has gotten a lot easier for me, I still get nervous, and there are many points where my mind tells me that I can't do it, and that will never completely go away. So a brief story to illustrate this point. When I was 15, I decided I wanted to try acting. I wanted to take a class. So my mom enrolled me in a class in Hollywood, and she would take me there every weekend. Before going into class, just seeing the stage would make me physically ill. Having to go up there and kind of squint to see the audience in the darkness was something that I was utterly terrified of doing. So my mom would take me to these classes, and then afterwards she would take me back to her place of work where I could just sort of hang out. And I'll never forget, I would go to a back room where no one was really around, and I would lay down because I felt the urge to throw up every day after these classes. I'm grateful to my 15-year-old self for taking on this challenge because it has served me up until this point. But I had to learn some really difficult lessons along the way that I'm going to share with you now. The first tip I'm going to give you, and this is counterintuitive if you're accustomed to YouTube over the last 5 to 10 years, is that you should speak slowly and accurately. I always thought that in order to be an effective speaker, I had to be fast and quick and think quickly as well. But what I learned was confidence meant being comfortable in my own skin and not feeling the need to meet the pace of whoever my audience was. I could just sit there and explain my points because really, they were here to listen to me. Now, one of the tricky things about public speaking is remembering to practice in the moment because we get so wrapped up in the experience as it's happening that we forget all of the little mistakes that we've made in the past. So one of the keys in doing this is to make sure we have lots of opportunities to do so. Now, there are tons of classes and courses that you can take that will teach you how to be a public speaker. But, in my own experience of taking acting classes, I found that while they have been helpful and they've made a big difference, especially when I was in school, you actually don't get as much opportunity to practice the craft as when you're doing the real thing. So what does this mean? Audition for things. Apply for jobs that require public speaking. I'm doing one of them right now, and guess what? I thought I was going to quit when I first started. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations and become comfortable with that, because that is everything public speaking is. Just having conversations with strangers is still challenging for me to this day. It's really hard to do. And so being willing to just do it anyway is a really critical mentality that you have to have in order to cultivate this particular skill set. So that's my second point. Embrace discomfort. Make sure that you are saying yes to the things that people around you are afraid to say yes to because they know they're going to be put into that uncomfortable position. And yes, when you do get up in front of a group and you felt scared about it and you did a great job, it feels really amazing. But that feeling is going to go away eventually. So you have to keep testing yourself. You have to keep putting yourself out there. In my current job, I've been responsible for training a large group of people, and that means that I have to retain a ton of information in a short amount of time. Information that I didn't think I could memorize. But the more consistently you practice doing it, the less scared you'll feel about it. And eventually, it will just happen. One of the challenges with public speaking is that it happens, we have one sort of engagement that takes place that we prepare for, and then it stops for a while. If you can find a job or a position that allows you to continually do it, then that is a major, major blessing for practicing that skill. Now, a bonus tip, in the event that those opportunities aren't available to you for the time being, for whatever reason, one of the best ways that I practiced my public speaking was going live on social media platforms. So around the time COVID started, I started live streaming on Twitch, and I made a point of not getting on there to just play video games like 90% of people do. I went live to practice my public performance skills. Now, this isn't the same as standing in a public forum where you actually have people in front of you, but it is the next best thing. And if you're lucky enough to get 2 or 3 people watching you, which I believe you can do if you're watching a video like this and actually care, then they will get you the practice that you need. My third and final tip, which I've kind of already covered, is just get in as many reps as possible. If that means going live 5 days a week and your schedule permits, do it. Go live. Or if it means sitting down and making YouTube videos like this, which is a little different, I'd argue is more difficult than going live, then do that too. The real beauty of doing a live stream on a platform like Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok is that you have to figure things out in the moment. You have to improvise, where when I make a video like this, more or less it's planned, or I have to come up with the topic off the cuff. So those are my tips for improving your public speaking. Let me know if any of those are useful, or if you have your own, you can leave those down below in the comments. If you want to talk to me or hang out with me, I go live on Twitch. That link will be down below in the description. We also have a Discord server where we can hang out as well, and a mailing list if you are interested in checking that. Well, actually, I shouldn't say a mailing list. It's an email where you can send me one if you so choose. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.